Hello my little Fizzle Pops. Puddle up! Today I'm doing my April 2018 empties, and I've used up quite a bit this month, so let's get into it and not waste time. First thing I got rid of is this bag of 100 jumbo cotton balls. I know now that I like cotton rounds better than cotton balls, so I'm going to be sticking to cotton rounds from now on. So bye-bye cotton balls, I'm back to cotton rounds. Next thing I used up was this Clinique Acne Solutions Clarifying Lotion. If you know me, you know I use this twice a day, and it helps keep my skin from breaking out and helps keep my skin really smooth and glowy. So I love that stuff. Next thing I used up is this Simple Summer's Eve Mandarin Blossom Gentle Foaming Wash. I got this last year, and it's taken me like a long time to use this up because I hated this stuff. Absolutely hated it. One of my most hated items I've ever used up, but I was determined to use the whole thing up, which I did, and it took me a long time, and I hated it. So never again will I buy this, ever. I actually didn't buy that. It was free for review from, I don't remember what company, but I would not recommend that. Next thing I did use up is this by Tata Harbor. It is the Next Generation Beauty Face Resurfacing Mask. This little thing is worth like $15. And I did not think that this did really anything, so I would definitely not buy the full size. It was nice to have a mask, but I really just didn't feel like this did anything. Some face masks, you can feel them working and your skin feels a lot different. This, I couldn't really tell the difference, so wouldn't buy that. Next thing I used up was the Clinique Clinical Clearing Gel. I use this twice a day, so you will definitely see me have empties of this. Even if I didn't work for Clinique, hashtag Clinique Consultant, I would still use this twice a day because this helps keep my skin acne free. Another thing I used up, I got a little bitty baby one of those too that I used up. I did not feel like this baby version was the same formula as the big one, but I did get this free in the mail. They were from the Clinique website. It was like, oh, click here and get a free little thing delivered to your house. So I did that and got a little free sample, but the bigger one felt like it worked better. So definitely use that up though. So the next thing I used up, another item from Clinique. Clinique for Men cologne. This is my favorite cologne that they make. Not just Clinique, but in the world. I've never smelled a cologne that I like better. I love this. And I'm really tempted to break my no-buy to buy my husband another bottle, but I haven't yet because we have some other fragrances to use. So he doesn't need cologne right now. Maybe I can wait another 8 months, but I am thinking about getting him another bottle for his birthday because it smells so good. Next thing we used up, and I say we because my husband uses this too, is the Hello Beautiful Bath & Body Works Fine Fragrance Mist. We have like 25 more of these, so we are in the process of using them all up. They smell good. I've been staying out of Bath & Body Works because I used to go in there a lot those last couple of years because I live in this little bitty town and we don't have a mall, but we do have Bath & Body Works, so I used to shop there pretty regularly. Next thing I used up is this Utterly Smooth hand cream, and it's really soft. I've been using hand creams a lot more because I have a pump in my bathroom. So I have one pump for soap and one for hand cream, so right after I'm done washing my hands I can just pump a little on, and it makes it easier than having to go and get this and put a little on and then screw this back on and then do that. So getting a pump really helps. Next thing we used up is some more of this Japanese Cherry Blossom. I think I've used one of these up every single month, but I need to go and try to squirt out the rest. This we are using for hand soap right now because we have like 30 of these, so I'm just trying to get through them all. I bought so many Bath & Body Works stuff with the intention of giving them away as Christmas gifts, and then I got like insecure and decided to keep them all for myself. Next thing is from Clinique. It's a Chubby Stick in Greatest Gold. I didn't really use this up as much as it dried out. So it's supposed to stay like that, but I opened it up and this whole thing just kind of came out, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's all completely dried up. I don't know, maybe I can still use it because it is pretty. But I went to use it and it's just like this whole thing just flew out and fell on the floor. So I was like, don't really want to use that on my face anymore, but it is really pretty. Just know that if you get one of these, to keep the lid on really tight, because they do dry out. So a lot of people put the lid on that, but you have to let it click. I didn't use them very much anyways. I was just trying to use it up. Not really like a pan, that palette, or a 8 by August or something, whatever they're called. I wasn't trying to do like one of those like project pans. I was just trying to use up my products, and I've started doing weekly makeup baskets where I switch out my makeup every week, and that was one of the things that I was going to use for this past week, but it was dried out. And I have another one in here that's also dried out. This is a smaller one. This is the Lots of Latte, and I had the same problem with it. It just completely came out and it's all completely dried, but it was also a really pretty color. And I got this one in a gift with purchase sometime. You just have to remember to keep the lids on these tight. Okay, let's see what else. Something else that I used up is I did use up this powder by Estee Lauder, and I was gonna get another one of these on gratis, but they're $42, so I skipped it this time. And this is the Double Wear 1-in-1 Ivory Nude. So I have plenty of powder right now. I don't really need another one. I was just kind of wanting one because they're convenient to keep in your car to touch up like after lunch, because like right here is where my makeup kind of rubs off a lot. So this was really convenient to keep in my car, just touch up around here. I have not broken my no buy yet, but I have been tempted to get another one of these, but I haven't yet. Another powder, I used up 2 more powders, and these are a Clinique one and a It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Press powder. And what I did is I just kind of depanned these and put them into my big powder, because I was never going to use these by themselves, because I didn't particularly like either of these products. So what I did was I broke them up and I put them into my big loose powder, and that way I'm actually using the product. I just shook it all together, and now that's what I use on my face. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick, but this was my day off and I wanted to get some videos filmed for you guys. I will film my other videos on Sunday on my next day off, because this is just really uncomfortable. I don't like the lighting, I don't like the way my makeup looks, and I don't like the way I sound, but I'll at least have a couple videos for you guys to watch until I feel better. So these are empty, and I'm currently using them. They're mixed in with my pressed powder, or with my loose powder, which is a tip that I have for you guys. If you guys get a product and you don't like it, try to figure out another way to use it. And I know that my giant loose powder, I have mixed in some pressed powders that were almost empty or cracked, and then I actually put a little bit of loose shimmer highlight in there as well and shook it all together, and it works for me. I like being all shimmery and shiny, so that works for me. The next thing I used up is this Soy Fresh makeup remover and cleanser. I don't like this. This does not remove your makeup. So I tried using it as a cleanser first, but then I realized that you use it on dry skin. It does not remove makeup. I don't like this stuff. I would have rather just had either a straight up makeup remover or a straight up face wash, but this is like a 2-in-1 and it doesn't work, so I didn't like that. Next thing was Resilience Lift Night Lifting Firming Face Cream. This had a nice smell. It smelled kind of like honeysuckle. I got it in a gift with purchase from Estee Lauder sometime last year or in 2016. And I'm just cycling through my products, trying to use them all up, and I grabbed that out and I really like that. Okay. The next thing is Vegan Natural Skincare. This is a cleansing oil makeup remover. This I didn't like by itself, but like I mixed this in with a couple of other makeup removers, and that's what I'm actually using right now. I love Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. That comes in the big thing that you guys will see in my empties for next month, because I've used all the balm out of it, but then I took like these 2 things, and let's see what else. This this. I took all these little makeup removers and I squeezed them out and I put them into that jar, and that's what I've been using as a makeup remover, and it removes like 80% of my makeup, whereas my balm removes like 99.9% of all my makeup. So these things I wouldn't buy again. I know that I've used a lot of makeup removers in the years that I've been alive and the years that I've been wearing makeup, and I know that the balm takes it all off, and the balm is the balm. I sound like my mom. But this is the They're Real Remover, stripped down waterproof eye makeup remover. Pass. Derma E Essentials Nourishing Rose Cleansing Oil. Smells good. I like stuff that's rose scented. Pass. These two things. Pass. They don't work by themselves. They don't work mixed together. But that's what I'm currently using right now, and it works as good as a makeup remover wipe, which I don't like either. I'm in the process of using up those little samples in my tub, and then I'm going to move on to using my makeup remover wipes. I just ordered 2 more tubs of the Take the Day Off balm, so I ordered those on gratis on May 2nd, so hopefully my gratis order will come and I won't have to use those wipes, because those do not take off makeup. So you guys will see my gratis haul here in a couple weeks. Next thing we used up is Aquafresh toothpaste. Extra fresh and whitening. I don't know. My teeth need to be whitened. I don't really feel like toothpaste whitens hardly at all, but maybe it does. Next thing I had, this is one of my favorite mascaras. It's the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Mascara. Now, I like that one. It's just getting a little bit dried out, and yeah, it's starting to smell a little bit, so it's time to toss that. But I have another one or 2 of those backed up. That stuff is expensive. It's $27.50 just for that mascara, which is outrageous. Right now I'm using a mascara that I got in one of my Ipsies. It's the Juice Beauty mascara, and I feel like it smears a lot. It's not my favorite mascara. I'm about to switch it out. I'm gonna do my weekly makeup basket here in a little bit, so if you guys want to see that, let me know. Maybe I should start filming those for you guys. Okay, next thing I used up is this Clinique Advanced Concealer in 01 Matte Light. This was a perfect shade for me, but I don't think that they sell this anymore. But I loved this stuff. I love this concealer. I don't think there's anything else left in here. A teeny tiny little bit. Anyway, I love that concealer, but they stopped selling that concealer, and now they're doing the Beyond Perfecting Concealer, but the Beyond Perfecting Concealer does not have the coverage that this has. The Beyond Perfecting Concealer is not very high coverage, so I don't know where they get off telling people that it's high coverage, because it is not. Alright, next thing. I use this Strivectin AR Night Advanced Retinol Night Treatment. I actually really liked this. I would be interested in getting a full size of this when I'm not doing my no-buy. So maybe in December or January I could get a full size one of these, because I really, really liked it. This was really, really nice. I also used up this Tarte Guard 30 sunscreen. I've started using a sunscreen sun protectant every morning because I need to protect my skin, and I want to protect my skin against dark spots and lines and wrinkles, and I know that sunscreen is the #1 way to do that. Stay out of the sun, but #2 is use a sunscreen. So I'm starting to use a sunscreen every single day, so you will see me decluttering or empties of sunscreen eventually. Next thing I used up as another thing that I really, really hated is this Blur Stick by Milk Makeup. This was really thick and dry, and I did not really understand what I was supposed to do with it, so I would just put it like on my skin and try to smooth it out. I don't feel like it really did anything, and I know that I mentioned in my video whenever I unboxed that, I think it was in my 5 Sephora play boxes, I said I don't know what a Blur Stick is, and somebody gave me flack, like, how does a beauty guru not know what a Blur Stick is? Like, because I don't know what it is. Okay, Next thing I used up is actually a lip product, and I barely ever use up lip products because I have like over 100. But this is the Tarte something or another in nude, and this stuff is so creamy and it melts everywhere and it gets really gross, but it's really, really pretty. I have it on under some lipstick today because I have another one of these that I'm using up. What is this called? This is called the Quench Lip Rescue. These really do quench your lips and rescue your lips. These are really nice, really creamy. The nude shade is a really pretty pale pink, or like nude pink. But it's really, really pretty, and just know that whenever you get one of these, they're not going to last a really long time because the formula is so soft that you're going to use it and it's going to be, you're going to notice there's quite a bit gone. So those do not last very long. Next thing I did use was a sample of 1-in-1 Double Wear Max, which is one of my favorite foundations. I really was wanting to get a full size of those on Gratis, but Gratis did not have it this time, so I didn't get any more foundation. I'm going to continue to use the foundation I already have, but I do want to get one of those soon, so I might break my no-buy and get one, but I'm going to wait and see if they have one on my next Gratis, which is in 4 months, or see if I can just make my current foundation last another 4 months and not break my no-buy. But I really, really like the Double Wear Max 1-in-1. So I don't know, I might end up breaking my no-buy to get some new foundation. Okay, next thing I used is Estee Lauder Night Repair. This is an all-over face serum. I've been using this twice a day. I have another one of these small ones that I've been using twice a day. I haven't really been able to tell a huge difference in using that, but it is the #1 serum in the United States, so I'm going to continue using a serum. In my Gratis haul that I'll be uploading, I just did order a new serum, so I want to incorporate SPFs and serums into my skincare routine so I can continue to look flawless. Alright, the next things are just a bunch of foil packets that I used up. So I'm out of all my items, I just have foil packets. So I use a Purifying 2-in-1 Charcoal Mask by Derma E. I like this. I like charcoal masks. They're probably my favorite kind of mask to use. So I did like that. I used this Clinique Moisture Surge packet, which I love Moisture Surge. It can feel a little bit sticky, so sometimes I do mix in a different moisturizer with it, but if I do it underneath makeup, then it's fine because my powder will mattify everything. But if it's at night, then I use a different moisturizer along with it so that I don't feel all sticky. The next thing I used is this BioBell After Party Mask. I don't like sheet masks. I know now I don't like them, so instead of trying to force myself to use sheet masks, I'm just going to pass them on to someone else because I don't like sheet masks at all. I also used another charcoal mask. This is a pure clay mask. I think this is L'Oreal, and I think I got 2 uses out of this, so I did like that. I like face masks. I just don't like sheet masks. Alright, let's see what else is in here. This is a sleeping mask. This was like more like a moisturizer, so I did like this. It was really thick, and yeah, it was nice. You just kind of slather it all over your skin and sleep in it. Then I used one of these highlighting moisturizers. I hated the smell. This smells awful, so I liked that it was really bright and youthful. It just smells really bad, really strong. I also used this triple lipid Restore 242 treatment, and this was fine. I like this moisturizer. I'm just not in the market to purchase new moisturizers right now. That was fine. We also have this detoxifying cleanser by Mindful. I've tried quite a few things from Mindful. They sent me a bunch of samples at one point. Not my favorite. And then I used 3 of these moisturizers. This is what I've been using this week in my weekly makeup basket as my night moisturizer, and it's the Revitalift Triple Power Intensive Anti-Aging Moisturizer. These are really thick and they're really nice, but they do leave me a little bit sticky, so I do have to go in with a mattifying moisturizer on over them, but I do like it and they do smell really good. The next thing I used is this Kiehl's Recover Concentrate, and I forget how I felt about that, but it was really liquidy. Use this Derma E Vitamin C Concentrated Serum. It was okay, nothing great. I used this Born This Way foundation, and this was in the color light beige, which was way too dark for me. I used this Greek Yogurt Smoothie Priming Moisturizer Base Hydrate, which was fine. It felt more like a moisturizer than it did a primer. This is another thing that I added to my makeup remover jar. This is Abilene Eye Makeup Remover. Gentle and effectively removes even the most stubborn eye makeup. So it's not working. My eye makeup is still there. I also used this Instant Natural Vitamin C Moisturizer, which was fine. Nothing too special, nothing that I really remember. Also used Mario Badescu Glycolic Eye Cream. Nothing I remember. And then I used 2 of the Clinique Fresh Pressed Vitamin C. I don't like these things. I did a review on these a while back. It wasn't a good review, but I did one. I don't like those. That is all my empties this time around. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I apologize for being sick. I will film again whenever I feel better. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys.